Brockman, Murray State quarterback. Obviously, it's an honor. All the attention preseason is such an honor, just because the hard work that he's put in for the last 2 or 3 years is getting noticed, and the things that you've done on the field are getting noticed as well. So it's an honor and exciting, the fact that there's some excitement not only about our team but about individual players as well. So it's exciting, and any recognition is good recognition when it comes to preseason awards and stuff like that. And to be mentioned in the same names as you just said, Ryan Mallett, Pat Devlin, all those guys that have been through the same thing I've been through, and trying to help your team win your conference, or even more than that, a national championship, is exciting. And the fact that you even mentioned in the same breath as some of those guys is an honor, and I don't take that kind of thing lightly, and it doesn't put any more pressure on me. It just makes me even more excited for the season to come around and help to prove people right. I'd say probably that the top play from last year would probably be the I guess Eastern Illinois last year was our homecoming game. We kind of trailed the whole game, and about 2 minutes left, we had to put a drive together to go win the game, and we did that, and we completed a pass for about 30 yards or so to win the game, and and it was on our play to get the defense to jump off sides. They happened to jump off sides. We could take a shot downfield, and so that's kind of one of those unexpected moments that you get to go out and try to make a play whenever there's no really play called, but once that ball snaps because the defense jumped off sides, you gotta have a free play, and so the emotions were pretty high after that, just because going into it, you're not expecting to even run a play, and then all of a sudden you score the game-winning touchdown off of that call. It's pretty exciting, and everybody was celebrating, and just the mental part of that play, not even thinking that you're actually going to have to throw a pass, or the receiver's not even thinking they're going to have to run a play, and then all of a sudden that defense jumps off sides, and boom, you have to go out and try to win a game on with about a minute left. So that was pretty neat, and then so I'd say that one just comes to mind off the top of the head. Let's see, top physical attribute. I'd say probably just my ability to kind of keep plays alive with my feet. When plays break down in the pocket, being able to kind of improvise a little bit and scramble outside of the pocket and still complete, some third downs or some big plays downfield. Just so I'd say just ability to improvise with my feet and keep plays alive when something breaks down in the pocket. Probably just making sure that everybody from your left guard to your slot receiver to your running back, everybody's on the same page, and being able to get 11 guys kind of working to one common goal each and every play, and you're kind of the ringleader of that. That's sounds kind of pretty easy, but at the same time it's pretty difficult and pretty challenging to make sure that all of the 10 guys know what's going on, know where they're supposed to be, know who kind of they're working off of, whether it's the O-lineman, working up to a linebacker, or the running back working out to block a cornerback on a screen. Just little stuff like that the average person doesn't realize. Kind of the quarterback kind of isn't involved in all that stuff, and making sure hey, if they've got a question, even if it's mid, the plays 2 seconds from happening, if they got a question, they can turn to you, and you kind of be on the same page with them, and just kind of give a point or say something real quick right before the ball snap. Just little stuff like that goes a long way in helping an offense kind of be as successful as it needs to be, and as most coaches and then players want it to be. Unfortunately, I don't really have much of a style. I'm kind of known for never wearing blue jeans or khaki shorts or anything like that. I usually always rock some gym shorts or some sweatpants to class, or even going out on a weekend or something with everybody. I'll put on some sweatpants, and I think for the last 4 or 5 years for Christmas, I've asked for sweatpants with pockets and no elastic at the bottom, so they can feel comfortable down by my ankles. So that's kind of my fashion. Even in the summer, I still wear some sweatpants and gym shorts, and don't ever like to dress up too nice because I'm not comfortable wearing blue jeans or khaki pants or anything like that. So having to dress up too much is kind of awkward for me. So my fashion is just laid back, very, very laid back. Not really diet-wise. I don't really have much of a diet that I stick to. I just try to stay away from soft drinks quite a bit, especially getting close now to the season. Really try to avoid soft drinks and try to stay drinking water. And then just food-wise, my diet's not really the best in the world. I got kind of a sweet tooth, so if I see a chocolate cake or some chocolate chip cookies or something, it's really hard to resist. I just had a chocolate chip cookie and a peanut butter cookie today, so hopefully nobody, my coach doesn't hear that. But and I like, there's a place called Taco John's. I'm sure you've probably even heard of Taco John's. On Tuesday they have like 70-cent tacos, and I absolutely demolished about 10 tacos on Tuesday. And then after 8 they had the same deal. So after about 8 o'clock, if I still hadn't ate dinner yet, I'll go kill about 10 or 12 tacos. So that's probably not that healthy for me, but it could be worse. Could be some greasy pizza or something. So I guess tacos aren't too bad. Oh, well, I think you could probably just take a tape recorder and just follow Coach Hatcher around, and that will be enough humor from one day of practice to get you through about a whole segment. But I'd say we get so many laughs just because our coach has such a twangy Southern accent. He's from Georgia, and most all of our coaches have that really, really strong Southern accent. And you get some guys from Florida or from Georgia that don't have that kind of Southern accent, or like, how is he talking like that? They'll make fun of him and just kind of mimic how he talks and how he acts all week, or for 2 or 3 straight weeks. So that'll be the running joke. Everybody just mimic him and make fun of our coach for how he talks. And we've got so many guys that can do good impersonations of him that keeps pretty much everything pretty lively when everybody's just making fun of him. And we have a guy on the team that almost every Friday night at our team dinner before games, he'll get up and impersonate every coach that we have, and can do from body movements to the way they walk to how they talk. It's almost kind of scary how good of an impersonator he is of our coaches. So that's pretty much, I'd say, the funniest thing that goes on throughout the weeks is just how much some of the guys can make fun of our coaching staff and how they talk and act. Obviously everybody's really excited. Third year with our new coach, with our coaching staff, and everybody's starting to really, really get settled in to the system that they run and what they expect from us each week, and throughout practice and stuff. So everybody's really excited. And I think kind of one of some of the more, I guess, interesting things to look forward to is just the kind of the unknown. Exciting, just the fact who's going to step up and replace them. You'll have guys that'll do it. It's just, you just want to see who it's going to be, and you kind of want it to get here soon, so who's going to be the guys to take their spots. So I guess the unknown a little bit is the exciting part, and hoping to build on what we've done the last 2 years and finally take that one extra step and win the OVC. And some games of interest, obviously Florida State. That'll be just a fun, exciting game to go to. Having to play in front of 80,000 and that horse and the Chief Osceola stabbing that spear in the ground will be pretty awesome and exciting to play in front of. And I'd say obviously the in-conference games are ones that we're looking forward to. Playing at Eastern Kentucky, who will probably be picked to win the conference. Playing at Jacksonville State, who's always up there, and then also the game that I think a lot of us have circled on our schedule, just because it's the second game of the season, and also can determine an at-large playoff bid, is Central Arkansas the second week of the season. They made the postseason last year and then beat our conference champion Tennessee Tech. So we've kind of got that one circled as if we want to make the postseason and be able to if for some reason we don't win the conference, if we want to have our schedule look and resume look as good as we need to win that one, so we can have, some, kind of like NCAA basketball, you want to have your out-of-conference strength of schedule look as good as possible, and a few wins out of conference really look good, and that's one that, that would really, really look good on the resume, and hopefully the committee would put us in and give us a home game or something like that. I guess just stay with us from game 1 to game 11 and beyond, and, hopefully we'll see some big crowds, some bigger crowds than even we had last year. I know we had a few 10,000 plus fans at a few games, at multiple games we had 10,000 plus, so hopefully we'll build on that, and hopefully try to get a sellout at a few games, home games, and keep the excitement level coming, and try to build on what our basketball team just got done doing, and that was being the last team to be undefeated and making a strong postseason run, and they won the conference and had a lot of national recognition. So I hope that all those fans that came out for the basketball team will stay a few months later, keep that Murray State excitement level a few months later, and come support us and keep the excitement level coming for the rest of the season, and hopefully we win a few games for them, and hopefully they'll get to witness us winning the conference and doing something even better than that in the postseason. Casey Brockman, Murray State quarterback, and thanks everybody for listening and tuning into the interview. I had a lot of fun doing it.